Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Bernade Flurnoy with the Painted Pose, and we are in the studio. My microphone is right here. I have a couple of little things that I want to show you. Let me show you what we're painting today. All right. All right. So this is an 8 by 10 canvas board. Of course, you can request it canvas board or canvas. Either way is fine. The canvas, the stretched canvas, of course, I have some right here. The stretched canvas has the cloth over the wood. You really don't need a frame for those, but you could still get a frame. All right. The good thing about a canvas board, you could pop it into a frame. Okay. The canvas is wrapped around, I'm going to say like a thick cardboard, and you could pop it into a frame and be ready to rock and roll. I'm going to slide that back over here. I am going to show you a couple of things that were made for me by Renee Williams. Oh goodness, I always mess the name up. I need to probably put the link when I get it. I'll put it into the comments, or I'll make a post separately about that. First of all, hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Okay, let's ask that first. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are remaining creative. I hope you're doing something today that makes your heart come alive, makes your heart smile, be filled with joy. Now, we can't sustain that, because life comes at us, but we can refuel. I hope you're refueling today. This summer, I have refueled. I am back to school, and it's going to be a fantastic year. I am speaking that over me and all my colleagues, and of course, the kiddos and the parents. So I'm excited to paint this, but before that, let me show you this. Let's see, can we do this with the paint can? How much destruction do we need to do in order? Let's move these out of the way. We'll put these back in a moment. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, is this going to be too much cuteness in our lives? Can we see that? I think so. Let's switch out. I think I have the wrong one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Can you see it? Y'all, I have bounced this around. Look at here. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? Isn't that adorable? Now, I don't know why everybody's giving me these alerts right now, but there we go. Look at that. You see it? You see all those delicious dots on there? Yes, yes, yes. That is so much fun. Now, I don't know if I can get this out of here without me damaging everything. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Let me see if we can get the full effect over here. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. That is crazy. Look at that. This is a personal cake. And y'all, I'm about to eat one of these brushes. I can't help it. Y'all forgive me. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. 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 This is cute and it's tasty. Cute and tasty. Thank you, Renee. All right. Let's get back to business. Well, this is part of the business. Delicate delights. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I got more to show you from Delicate Delights. Y'all. See? Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to smack, but it's delicious. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And let me show you these. Now, 2 weeks ago, Renee made these for me. How we doing this, y'all? Look at this cookie. Look at this. These, I'm going to take it out of the paper now. Let me get this light up over here. Look at this. Can you see that? Try not to blind it out too much. Isn't that the, oh, and then look at here. Have a good time. Oh, now see, I'm trying not to hold it too much. Thank you for your business. These are edible business cards. Look at here. Never give up. Okay, same thing. Thank you for your business. I got the little cuteness on here, and I'm trying to hurry up and put it down so it's not melting. And these lights don't help. Now, this is one of my faves, y'all. Look here. This is, the vanilla Oreo dipped in a little bit of white chocolate with my cute little polka dot. Look at that. It's a Barbie world, y'all. So there we go. I wanted to show you those little treats. And this is Delicate Delights with Renee Williams. Okay. So you give her your color scheme, your ideas. It's easy to order and she will drop off. Okay. So this is local here in Indianapolis, Indiana, Delicate Delights, Renee Williams. I think you can find her definitely on Facebook. Let me set this to the side and then let's get up and going here. Super excited. Let's see here. What can I have going while I am setting up? Oh, is that my intro or my outro? Anyway, I'm not going to play any music because Facebook might still block me. Let me set this to the side. I'm going to try to put it up here where I can show it again. Maybe at the end. How amazing was that? All right, let me wipe my hands real good. Let's get on that. Hello. Hello now. Oh, here we go. I know that. Wait a minute. Honey, I always have something. Let me dip my finger. Nope. Let me dip the tissue in there. So I hope that you have had an opportunity to go to thepaintedpose.com/download so that you can color along with me. You can draw along with me. You can paint along with me. I am going to do a quick double check to make sure that we are actually being heard. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's see. Y'all, hold on. Hold on just a second. You might get a little feedback. Just a second. Yep. That's it. That's all I wanted to do was just double check to make sure that we're ready to rock and roll. So once again, if you go to thepaintedpose.com/download, you can paint along with me, the image that I'm going to use today. All right, let's get set back up after our deliciousness. Okay. And let's go. It can be any flavor, any color. Oh, let me put this on the big screen. Any flavor, any color that you'd like. Let's make sure we're straightened up here. Any flavor, any color that you'd like, go for it. Okay, let's try to make sure the microphone, you don't necessarily need to see me. Now, you guys remember this a couple weeks ago. That's in the download folder as well. Last week, we painted the cute little flamingo. That's in the download folder as well. All right, so I have a couple of cute summer things for you to paint. So when you go to the download, of course, you're joining my email list. Now, you guys might not be able to see so great over here, but I wanted to have this set up for you. Okay, let's move the microphone just a wee bit, and then let's get on down to it. Now, I'm going to say this is part one, because I just want to be on here just a little while today. Part one, part two, it's still summer, even though it's back to school. Fall is around the corner, but technically it is still summer. What color palette would you use when painting this? Oh, excuse me, guys, I got it. Excuse me. What color palette would you use? Now, hold on one second. I'm trying to shrink this screen down just a little bit, because there are a couple of things that I like to look at when I'm deciding what to paint. Think about where you would like this painting to hang. What room is it going to be in? Are you giving it as a gift? What are you doing with this? Is it just for your enjoyment? I want some cute, wonderful blue sky back there. I've got my brushes right here. And you know, it's Barbie's world, so we're going to have a little bit of pink. Do we want pink in the background and then maybe have this be a different flavor? You know, do you want yellow in the background because you want it to be like a nice kind of warm feeling? What do you want to do? It's totally up to you. Now, I am tempted to go ahead and throw yellow back there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So if you have crayons, colored pencils, if you just have that old dried number 2 pencil, sketch along. Okay. But getting you some craft acrylic paints. These are not very expensive. Let me show you. This is Michael's brand. Okay. Craft Smart. And this is Apple Barrel Plaid's brand. You can find these easily at your local Walmart. And then, of course, this you can find at Michael's. Now, if you go to, Target or your local store. Now, I have Meyer here that has like a craft section. It might be a different brand, but get you some craft paint, especially if you got little ones around and they have little projects to do. These are very, very helpful. Now, you could also, I got a little icing on my fingers. Let's get that off of there. Dollar Tree also has gotten into this whole crafting thing too. So you can find some things there. All right, let me drop this off to the side. Like I said, this is going to be part one. And we're going to get on off of here. Man, sometimes I just like to look at the colors that are here to see which way I'm going to go. I think I am going to go with that nice burst of yellow in the background. So I've got my brushes. They're wet. They're damp. They're not dripping. And then now we're ready to work. Now, once again, at Dollar Tree, they also have watercolors. These are not bad. It's just not a lot of paint in there. So it's kind of like a one and done. Depends on how heavy-handed you are. All right. And this little bit of paint goes a long way. I'm just going to dot this around. Don't dip your paint all the way up to the metal. You want to keep it probably a third to maybe less than half. Unless you know that you better get that paint out of there immediately. Whoops. Oh, Lord, why am I going to the blue? Here we go. Y'all, what's going on here? I'm just dotting this around because with this not being paper, you got to fill in all the little hills and valleys in this fabric. So I'm just dotting this around. Now, if you just want polka dot, oh, y'all, there they go. There goes the camera. That's one thing. So I'm just going to stand up here. Get this background done. Depends on how quickly I move now. Now, this is my peanut butter jelly, and you have 10 kids waiting technique. I don't know if this is official, But you want to slap that on there because you don't need to be super careful right here because there's nothing else back over here. Now, as you get close to your subject, which is our little popsicle, you want to take more care. Okay, so we are going through this. So I'm just going to make sure I've got plenty of paint on here, and I'm going to slide it right next to this black edge over here. So you want to be a little more careful. Now, of course, I am moving pretty quickly. So that background really kind of sets the tone for the mood for this one. Just happy and light. Oh my goodness, did I hear Bob Ross come through there? I think I did. So I just dipped a little bit in the water because I have plenty of paint on here. And I'm just using it to help me thin it down just a little bit to help spread it around here. Okay. So let's see if we're getting right to the edge. Okay. Now I'm going back in here, getting a little bit of water to carry this out. Now, could I have wet the surface first a little bit? I could have, like I did before. All right, boy, we went through that yellow pretty quickly. Okay. So I like to do that push broom mop kind of effect when we're going along that edge. You want to push that paint along because you really want to be in control. Okay, let's make sure this is on the, all right. So I am going right back here. I've got some right on this tip. And I am just going to rest it down. I'm going to drag it along that edge. Kind of square up on that corner. I'm going to dip in here. And I'm just rubbing off some of that excess. But now I'm going to pick that up right on the tip and come on down. Now, I'm going kind of fast. You're probably going to take your time a little bit more. And that's cool. That's what I suggest. But on the background, like I said, you want to get that on there. And then now I'm just kind of going back, smoothing it out. Picking up any excess paint that I have. Oops, excuse me, y'all. Just smoothing it out. Sometimes you might need a second coat. Sometimes not. But you really won't know until the surface is dry. Oh, these allergies are acting up. Now, I expected in September, but I didn't expect it today. But anyway, all right. So our background is covered. So that is ready to go. Now, you might want to use blue because that's what, your mood dictates. Have fun with it. Switch it up. But for summer, like I did with this other one here, just had a great time with a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green, indicating that it's summertime out there. Now, you might want to just do blue sky. The variations are endless. Okay, so now, like I said, it is a Barbie world. I'm going to go in here with this pink. Okay, I still had a little bit of water in my brush. I'm going right up to that line. Now, you can keep that black line. I'm going to say it's a dark gray. You can keep that line or not. That's totally your choice. I'm going right, pushing that paint right up to that line so we don't have any white over there. Okay, here we go. Now I need, you know what, looking at this, looks like I need to dip in so I can have a little bit of water to go down in the hills and the valleys. Okay, I'm going to come along this edge here, push this around. And this looks like I might need a second coat. Looks like I still have a little bit of yellow. Let's rinse this out real good. I don't want any yellow in the pink. That'll turn it a little bit orange. That's not a problem. Oh boy. I just did what I tell you not to do, which is really dip past that halfway mark. So since this is really full, I'm going to go right along this edge, right here. I don't know if this needs to be a part 2, you guys, but it could be. Maybe sparkles or a little bit of glitter paint on top. Let me push off a little bit of this paint. I'm pushing it down so I can pick it up along the very bottom of the brush to make sure that we are getting in. So now I'm smoothing it out, getting into all of the crevices of this fabric. So one coat is done. I'm just smoothing it out. And if it's not perfectly even, that's okay. Maybe that's just the popsicle dripping a little bit. So I'm going right along this black edge again. It's there as a guide. Oh boy, that's nice. Now, I think I'm going to throw a little bit of blue up there and leave that part white. So maybe on the side, that is going to be, you guys, I think I can get it done in one session. Excuse me, y'all. Let me station break for this whole sinus business. Hold on one second. All right. Should have run that dryer, but I had to get this whole nose together. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to wet this up here just a little smidge. Ooh, let's see if I can dab that little bit of yellow out. Because I don't want it to turn green, but if you want a green sickle, you can have that. So I'm just scrubbing that little edge out where I wasn't careful. So I'm adding a little bit of water. I'm kind of scrubbing it with the brush right there, putting that brush down, and now just going over with my little paper towel, lifting out. Let me go back over this area one more time right here. Okay. Get out most of the water. You just want a little bit. It's almost like we're mopping up a spill. Okay. So we are cleaning that out. All right. So most of that's out of there. Now I'm just going to clean out my brush. And I'm going to add a little bit of water up here. Not a lot, but we want that blue to kind of, I don't know, maybe feel like a little bit of a summer blue sky. All right, so I'm dotting this around up here. We don't need any more paint than this. Okay, that's all we need for this area. I'm going to just try to make sure this is good and blue over here. And then we're just going to kind of scrubbing it in. Peanut butter jelly. Spreading it out now along this edge right here. I'm just going to pick that paint up. Make sure it's right along that edge. And move it. Okay. How much fun is this? How much fun do you think even big kids would love to have a little summer paint party? Now I'm just going to go in here and dot a little bit of water right here. See if that'll kind of puddle up a little bit. I want it to be dark on that edge right there. So now I'm just going to take just a small little corner of black. Not even a lot. And I'm going to dab most of it off. I'm dabbing on a little bit right there. And then now I'm going to get just a little bit of white to mix in. To make that like a light gray. Okay, and I need that white because I need a little bit of coverage over here. Okay, you see that? See that happening a little bit? Now, I don't have any brown out here, but we're going to make some really fast. A little bit of yellow. Okay, a little bit of red to make an orange, and a smidge of black. And I'm going to go in here and get a little bit more of that white. Now, I'm wiping off. So it looks like we need a little bit more yellow. Okay. There we go. There's a nice little tan right here. Okay. So, of course, you can buy it, but I want you to learn how to make it, especially for little teeny tiny areas like that. You don't need a whole special color, but you can get that, you know. All right. So there we are. We have a little tan, and that's going to be that. I am going to leave it just like that. I am going to go back in here and find I'm going to tap it on this paper towel, go in here and find my little, let's see, I probably should have done that when it was dry. Okay, just go back in here and find my little, okay. Now my brush is not trying to do a, okay, now, here we go. Now I can do a nice flat line. Okay. I think I am just going to go right along this edge. Ooh, y'all, I'm going to the yellow. I'm messing up. That's okay. Going right into this edge, right on over here. That's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I messed up a little bit. I need a little bit more paint right on the tip. Right on the tip. Wipe it off. Sorry for hitting the camera again. I'm coming right here. My little coffee hands are doing their thing. And I just want this little bit of black right here. So you messed up. That's okay. I'm going right along here to try to fix it a little bit. Okay. It's not the end of the world. We're just going to say it was a hot day. Okay. And now the stick, of course, we want. And I like this straight edge of this larger brush. Brings in so much more control. So there we go. We did make it through. All right. All right. Let me come back to you over here. This is Bernade Flournoy. And you see, oh, I don't want that blue to start dripping. But you see that little mottled M-O-T-T-L-E-D, I want to say. Just adding just a little bit of water up there just kind of gives it a little bit more texture, you know. So this is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Hoping that you are well. Of course, this is the traditional. I think the red is on top. The blue is on the bottom. Okay, just a little flip. Won't hurt anybody. All right. And then that nice bright yellow. And this is canvas board. Okay. So when you print it out, of course, you're going to print yours out on some paper. That's perfectly fine. Just maybe not add as much water. So this is Bernade Flournoy, art teacher by day. Oh my goodness, I got to show you these cookies one more time. Art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor on the weekend. How about that? How about that? I'm just trying to look and make sure we can get up in here, okay? We're going to get into this, all right? Okay. Come on through here. Homemade buttercream. Peace to you. Have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to get your download. And yeah, Renee Williams, Delicate Delights, thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye. Oh, y'all, please forgive me for smacking and stuff. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.